What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to go over my Amflow PL Carbon. Just picked this thing up for race season next year, so I figured I'd give a little bike overview on it. So I went with the PL Carbon instead of the Carbon Pro, just because of price. The price of the Carbon Pro is like $10,500. This was like $7,500. The Pro, the only differences are the transmission, and you get the factory suspension. So, really in the fork isn't really a huge game changer. The shock, I think, is better on the Pro, but it also has that extra reservoir, which for XC racing, I don't think is necessary. Maybe if I was doing more enduro style e-bike racing, I would consider it, but I think the setup it has now is perfect for what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, let's get into it. It is the Carbon Pro, as I said, so it has the 800 watt hour battery. I'll show you guys the screen here. It's just pretty simple. You press and hold this, turns off. This is the Avanox motor. This is the same motor that they use in DJI drones. DJI is the company that designed this motor. And then you press and hold, turns back on. So it has the off position currently, has the time of day, the percentage on the battery, and it shows what gear you're in, which I think it has to wait until you actually turn it like into, I can maybe try and pedal it and see if it will register. No, but the speedometer does work, and no matter if the motor is on and assisting you or not. So that's pretty cool. So here you got Eco. I think there's Auto, which I haven't really used Auto yet, but there's Eco, Trail, and Turbo. And then you can press and hold for boost. And I can adjust that boost to like up to a minute, I think, so that, or maybe 90 seconds. So it's at 30 right now. Haven't really messed with it, but Trail and Turbo are ridiculous, the amount of boost you get. Eco, it's noticeable. Like, it just kind of like evens out the playing field, I think. It kind of just like takes the weight of the bike. Like, if you run this in off, you feel the weight of the bike. But in Eco, it feels like, oh, I'm riding a normal bike. You know what I mean? It doesn't really, I don't think, boost you, in my opinion. But Trail and Turbo are insane. So let's go through some of the menus. I don't know. Oh, here. So I paired it with my phone already. But you can, there's like a whole bunch of stuff that I don't even know really what's going on here. I don't think it has smooth shift. I think that's just in the Pro model. But it has, I know, speed limit. You can adjust the speed limit. And then you can change it to a class 3. So if you need to kind of like go from the trailhead back to your house or something, you could use that. It's plenty fast in just the normal class, is it 4 mode? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to race it in anyway. So, but yeah, see, you got a whole bunch of different settings and whatnot. I don't know what these advanced features are. But yeah, you can like change a bunch of preferences, and I already had messed with something here and I turned the chain protection on. It does like to grind gears like pretty bad throughout the shifts. But see, now it illuminates class 3. So it's pretty cool. I actually haven't run it in like class 3 and like Eco just to see. I've run it in like Trail and Turbo in class 3, and it's ridiculous. In the woods, it's too fast. Like if you're riding normal woods, it's way too fast. But yeah, that's the home screen. And they just came out with a headlight that plugs and plays into that head unit, and you mount on the handlebars. So that's something probably I'll get at some point. So yeah, here's the fork. It's a Fox 36 Performance, which I've actually never had a Performance before. I've had a Rhythm, and then I've had factory ones, but yeah, so that's cool. 160 mils of travel up front, 150 in the rear. It's just a Fox Float Performance, which I've had these shocks before, but it's an E-mtb, obviously built. I don't know if there's a difference on the inside with the air can or something, to make it a little bit more adept to the weight of the e-bike, maybe. I'm not really sure. This bike is carbon, obviously. That's why it's called the Carbon PL. It's got the SRAM 70 transmission, which it actually shifts very good for cable. Way better than any other cable SRAM drivetrain I've ever had. So it does have like the updated transmission type style chain. Tires, it came with an Ascai up front, or a Sega. I don't really know how to pronounce those. Really grippy and soft. I have always favorited these tires, so I'm kind of glad it came with that. It is tubed. Probably gonna have to swap those out, because with the extra weight, I worry probably be pinching a lot. And then a dissector in the rear, which is fine, because I'm doing XC. I don't need like a minion or whatever, so I'll probably just run these. I mean, it has so much speed to it already, and honestly, it's got so much torque that if you don't have a grippy tire in the back, you're going to be spinning in every corner and every acceleration. So I'm happy with that. Brakes. Brakes are Maguras. Never had Maguras before. Magura M5s. They feel like dirt bike brakes. Literally 4-piston dirt bike brakes. Couldn't tell you the difference. Stops on a dime. Definitely a different feeling than what I'm used to with like SRAM and Shimano. They're more of like, there's minimal free play, and then it just like locks right up, which I kind of like. It's kind of my style of brake. Then it has a dropper. It's just a I think it's, what is it? It's a KS Lev, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, what else is going on with this thing? It's got a bunch of little weird features and stuff. It's got there's a little meter down there. It's got like a magnet on the other side of the disc rotor there. And there's the sensor that senses how fast the actual wheel is going. So it knows when the motor can kick out, based on, you know, whether you're in class 4 or class 3 mode, or even it has class 5 a thing, because it also has an option to turn it down to 16 miles an hour, which for like tight single track actually might be kind of useful, because like you only want to go so fast in the single track and whatnot. So 16 miles an hour is probably enough, because you're not going to be even going 16. You just need the assistance in those lower speeds, and it might not hit as hard, because even in the 20 mile per hour mode, it hits hard. It wants to throw you off the back, which is crazy. But yeah, that's really it with this thing. I got to do some stuff to it. Gonna do a ride wrap. Got to come up with a pedal setup, and then yeah, I'll probably get a fender for it, because it throws roost like crazy. But yeah, set it up tubeless. Besides that, this thing's ready to rip. Super stoked on it. Ready for next race season, the e-bike class. But yeah, the coolest thing is definitely the Avanox motor. Pretty cool to navigate. I've never had a e-bike before, so it's kind of fun to play around with, you know. Pretty much as fun as a dirt bike, I would have to say, and you honestly can go just as fast on one of these. I mean, you're not going that much faster on a dirt bike in tight woods. Maybe, you know, open straight, obviously, dirt bike's got this thing, but tight woods riding, you're not really going that much faster on dirt bike than you would be on this. But yeah, there's the bike. So I'll definitely be doing some GoPro footage on this thing, so you guys get an actual gist of how this thing rides out on the trails if you're looking to get one. These seem to be the new thing of the e-bike world. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you guys like this style video. let me know if you're looking to get an Amflow, and I'll see if I can give you guys some positive feedback and point you in the right direction. I know there's a lot of other brand e-bikes out there, and I probably would have rather just get like a Specialized or something more traditional, but for racing, this seems to be the fastest one you can get, and if I'm gonna race it, I may as well put myself in the best position possible to do as well as I can. So yeah, can't complain, and pretty stoked on this thing, so I'll have to get some rides on it, but I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.